The Stephen C. O'Connell Center here on the campus of the University of Florida. One rotation is done. The University of Georgia started on the uneven bars. Pretty impressive start. 49.35 is their team total. However, University of Florida was spectacular on the vault, a 49.525, and you can see their scores average a little over 9.9.
Oh, man, it was unbelievable to see Courtney Gladys, the walk-on, come out and just get everything started with a perfectly stuck landing, and they just built from there to their second highest vault score in University of Florida history.
And welcome, everybody. I'm Bart Connor, along with my fellow Olympic medalist, Kathy Johnson-Clark, and it's going to be a great season of gymnastics once again. The University of Florida, I think they wanted to pace themselves this year, but boy, what a start they've had in their first meet, the high opening score ever, and tonight they're looking great.
Boy, you have to admire the fact that they went after harder vaults. They chose to do the more difficult vaults, take the risk, and they said, we want to land these harder vaults, and they did. University
of Georgia, classic. They know how to peak at the end of the season. They're going to build their way to the NCAA championship, where they are the host, and if they could pull it off 4 times in a row would be pretty remarkable.
Absolutely, and you know what? This is a team that's done it so many different ways that you never rule them out.
However, University of Florida seems destined to finally win an NCAA team title. Even Rhonda Fain told us before that she said this team isn't quite as deep as the team they had last year, but they have terrific talent. Maybe this is their year, but they're going to have to do it up in Georgia, in Athens. It's going to be tough. First up for the University of Georgia on vault will be Marcia Newby, the All-American.
And Bart, they have to answer back immediately. They've got to go for stuck landings here right off the bat. Very strong vault. Good opening.
Good execution for the Pan Am gold medalist in 2003. And the rest of the team in women's collegiate gymnastics, 6 athletes perform. You count just the best 5 scores. Katie Heenan set to go on the vault for Georgia. The first vaulter was Marcia Newby. She had a 9.825.
Just like every other event, she is so technically precise. Very good gymnast all around. Still seeing those steps on the landings.
We asked her how she gets ready for a meet. She says, well, I need Starbucks, M&Ms, and prayer. That's a pretty good compliment of 3 critical elements, huh?
The amazing thing is she competed all last year with 2 compressed discs in her back. They didn't discover them till the end of the season, and they said, I can't believe you're walking. So she won't be performing on the floor exercise, but all of the other events, it does not hurt her. She's fine. Several athletes have discussed the fact that they are coming back from injuries. I believe Suzanne Yocklin said her team at Georgia, they had 6 major surgeries over the summer. Well, that was the same case for Florida. Miranda Smith, she just joined the team after the holiday break, and she was formerly a UCLA gymnast, suffered shin injuries, but she just joined the team after the Christmas break here at Florida. They'll need a solid routine here. The score for Nicola Willis was only a 9.175. They need a stuck landing right here. I'm surprised they take so many risks with forward flipping landings. Those are so hard to stick on the vault and the uneven bars.
Every gymnastics team wants to win. I mean, that's the goal. That's why they're on the team. That's why they're competing. You know, you do want to win. And to go against one of the top teams in the nation, it does bring out a little more confidence, you know. It makes you focus that little extra to get it done. And when you do, you know, come out on top, it just, you know, it does give you a little something extra inside that you can propel from.
Courtney Kupets now from the University of Georgia on the vault.
Half on front pike. Wow, that was gorgeous.
They needed that.
An Olympian effort, wow.
Marcia Newby had a 9.825. Katie Heenan a 9.85.
That was just gorgeous.
What form and technique for Kupets.
Very pretty in the air. And as you mentioned, Bart, these landings are so difficult when you come in blind, not seeing the ground to land.
He's the 2-time defending NCAA all-around champ. To the vault now. Tiffany Tolnay. The score for Courtney Kupets was a 9.95.
Very nice job. Big step on the landing. Of course, that will be a slight deduction, but very well done in the air. And Tiffany's had a little trouble with vault.
Even Suzanne Yocklin told us before the meet, she goes, I think it's going to be tough for us to get a win here tonight. They opened the season with a loss against the University of Utah, and then they beat Stanford. And now here at Florida, the three big meets, the three opening meets, all against top-notch teams and away.
On bars will be Maranda, Castillo.
Next up on bars for the University of Florida, Amanda Castillo. 9.875 was the score for Ashley Reed.
This is a point in the competition where they have got to be really tough. They need to rally right here, and they've got the three routines to do it. The final three routines for Florida on uneven bars are exceptional routines, potentially very high scoring, and they need it desperately.
I reported that 9.875 for Ashley Reed. That can't be right. She fell. We have an inaccurate score. 9.2 is the score now they've posted for Ashley Reed. Thank you.
She needs a stick.
Oh!
Strong routine. Now they need to build from that moment right there.
Cassidy McComb for Georgia.
Castillo, just a sophomore, one of those Orlando Metro gymnasts and a crowd favorite always. Cassidy McComb now out of Henderson, Nevada for Georgia on the vault. Georgia has been solid there. Tiffany Tolnay's score was a 9.875.
Nice difficult vault. 1.5 twists. We're seeing more and more of those in the competition, but unlike Florida, huge hop on that landing.
We're going to go back to bars, but before that, update on the score for Courtney Kupets. She had her season best 9.95 on her vault. So Georgia very impressive over there as Florida has struggled on the uneven bars. Corey Hartung next to go, the co-captain.
There's so many different ways to swing bars, and Corey is so elegant in her swing.
The 6-time All-American is the co-captain along with Melanie Sinclair, who we'll also see on the uneven bars.
Ideal person to have in this situation right now. She gives away so little in terms of deduction. She's so clean. Nice variety of skills in the routine as well. Now, if she can stick this landing, give nothing away here.
Oh, yeah. Maranda Payne said that's what we expected.
For Georgia, Paige.
There's 11,700 max capacity in this building. They're expecting nearly that here tonight. This is terrific. Amanda Castillo's score for Florida on bars was a 9.8. Back to vault, the score for Cassidy McComb was a 9.775. Here is their final vaulter, Paige Burns.
Real difference here between Georgia and Florida vaulters. Florida, we saw stick every single landing. Georgia's taking steps, giving away 1/10 of a point right there. But Florida nearly gave it away. They will have to count that fall. They're going to have to climb back. And the way they do that is to hit every landing.
The other co-captain for Florida there is Melanie Sinclair. A complete different personality than Corey Hartung. Corey's kind of quiet and calm and sets her lead by example. And Melanie Sinclair is the rocker. She likes to get everybody pumped up. And man, is she fun to watch. And can she swing the bars? Scored 10.0 twice last year. The only athlete to score 10.0 twice in the season in the nation. Oh, big releases.
They need a stick right here. She's got to be tough and not move. Oh, And that big mat, I think she could have stuck that landing.
Obviously, they're protecting her legs. She's had some injuries.
It's a smart move at this point, especially early in the season.
The score for her teammate, by the way, Corey Hartung, was a 9.875.
2 exhibition performances by Florida.
As you said, just big moves in this routine.
All right, exciting gymnastics here in the SEC Conference. We'll catch you up with the scores and second rotation when we come back.